Can you whistle?
What?
Nah, you can't whistle.
¡Coño! ¡Hala, venga!
What's going on? This is Julian with the Game Fanatics, and today we're back with another video. This time we had a chance to play Far Cry 6, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. First things first, I want to thank Ubisoft for inviting us to this preview event. We got to spend about 5 hours with the game between some of the story content, kind of roaming the world, and co-op. In Far Cry 6, Anton Castillo is a ruthless dictator that is working to make his home, Yara, a paradise by any means necessary. Play as Danny Rojas, former soldier now guerrilla, as you fight against Anton and his regime to free the people of Yara. With that out the way, I just have to jump right in and say I cannot wait for October. This game is really shaping up to be something special. This is one of the first games where I can already tell that I'm going to be a lot more connected to this main character. In the beginning of the game, you are able to pick whether you play as a male or female version of Danny. Now, in previous Far Cry games, there were definitely protagonists that had names and personalities and things like that, but learning the backstory and actually seeing the face a lot more of this new character really creates a different type of connection that I haven't felt when it comes to the previous titles. When the game starts, you learn that Danny used to be a part of the military, and now she has joined the guerrillas by no choice of her own. As she was trying to escape the island, something goes awry. You may have seen some of that footage in previous presentations. And now you kind of meet these different characters that will help you along your way, gaining new weapons, new customizations, new information to kind of help you get to your end goal. From the short amount of time that I spent with the game so far, I can already tell that this is going to be one of my favorite Far Cry games yet. Like always, the gameplay feels really good. The guns feel really good. The addition of the customization and the way that that's kind of tied into the story is really cool. So for all of you who don't know, as a part of this kind of underground guerrilla team, you don't have access to all of the state-of-the-art weaponry. So you kind of have to make do with what you have. And you use the crafting system within the game to kind of create silencers, scopes, and actually a lot of cool weapons and attachments are going to be at your disposal. Right off the bat, I can already tell that this is probably going to be one of my favorite Far Cry games. The gameplay is very tight. The gunplay is very tight. The integration of the crafting system into the story and why you have to do things the way you do is really interesting. As a part of this underground guerrilla militia, you don't have access to any of the kind of most new and up-to-date weaponry, so you kind of have to make do with what you have. So it's really cool to see the different levels of scopes and silencers that you can craft, and all the different weaponry you can unlock and discover throughout the game. Since all of these attachments and weapons that you have are kind of coupled together, there are little quirks here and there that you have to work around when it comes to upgrading and using your weapons. For instance, your silencer may be made out of a bottle or maybe made out of some scrap metal, so it does overheat. So if you shoot too much consistently, you won't be able to fire for a short time after that, at least until your weapon cools off. When it comes to attacking your different mission objectives, the world is wide open, just like any other Far Cry game that you've played in the past. There's different camps that you can take over. There's different roadblocks that you can take over and turn into fast travel points. There's just so much that you can do, so much freedom when it comes to achieving your objectives. And it just, this time around, it just feels so much better. And I don't really know exactly why that is. But I think once you're able to get your hands on Far Cry 6, you would know exactly what I'm talking about. And yeah. Again, I want to thank Ubisoft for giving us a chance to get hands-on with Far Cry 6 early. I really can't wait for you all to play this game. I had a ton of fun. And yeah, I mean, October can't come fast enough. This world that they're building in Far Cry 6, I definitely think it's one of their best. And yeah, I'm going to leave you all with a little bit more footage from the game. And stay tuned to the Game Fanatics for more videos like this. See you next time.
Si me muero, lo haré riendo. Oh, vela, chao, vela, chao, chao, chao. Y si mi cuerpo arde en llamas, he despertado, encadenado. Oh, vela, chao, vela, chao, vela, chao, chao, chao. La tierra me la han robado, me han incendiado mi país. Abran sus ojos, hay un tirano. Oh, vela, chao, vela, chao, vela, chao, chao, chao. Este tirano desde su torre nuestras cadenas ha de ver. El movimiento de libertad. Oh, vela, chao, vela, chao, vela, chao, chao, chao. Es para todos, es un gran fuego que nuestra isla salvará. Juntos peleamos, solo morimos. Oh, vela, chao, vela, chao, vela, chao, chao, chao. Quememos todo hasta ceniza y volveremos a empezar.
I swear I hear music.
Le, 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 la, la. Podrán golpearme, oh, vela, chao, vela, chao, vela, chao, chao, chao. Con mi sonrisa ensangrentada, nuestra lucha continuará. Y si me muero, lo haré riendo. Oh, vela, chao, vela, chao, vela, chao, chao, chao. Y si mi cuerpo arde en las llamas, llamas de libertad.
You're okay.
Don't fuck with me, Roja.
Destroy it all.
He despertado, oh, vela, chao, vela, chao, vela, chao, chao, chao. La tierra mía me la han robado y han incendiado mi país. Ahora en sus ojos hay un tirano. Vela, chao, vela, chao, vela, chao, chao, chao. Ese tirano desde su torre
sitting there? Tear it all down!
Shit, that was close.
Danny, we're good. Come meet me back at the lookout point.
On my way. Burning shit with a flamethrower. Felt familiar.